Pure Motor Mechanics. We're out here on a 07 3.5 liter Nissan engine. And go ahead, Mice. We're gonna go ahead. We're timing the engine right now. We had a few of these broke cams. This cam right here, this one's broken in half. It snapped right here, and so we had to individually time each cam. I'll show you where the timing marks are on each cam. So pretty much what you have to do is, first, after you get all the chain and stuff, we're gonna dive into it at this point. After you've already gotten the chains off, just say the timing's lost. You don't know where the timing's at whatsoever. So you're gonna have to first set this little tab here on the oil pump. It's gonna face this mark here. You're gonna get it straight lined up with that, and then you'll be able to see a little divot, which is right here. That's where that timing mark, the timing chain, is gonna go when you put that back on there. Of course, this is just your water pump. We replaced that as well. Now on this bank side, which is the right, you're gonna get this hatch mark and this dimple lined up with this. That's where the time is gonna be. It's pretty much 2 o'clock, and you're gonna use your oval shapes to line up with this dimple mark over here. It's pretty much gonna go in between there. Now we already took the other ones off, but instead of using the oval shaped ones on this side, the opposing side, you'll use this little hatch mark. That's gonna line up with that dimple mark in there. You have this dimple mark. That's gonna be, you're gonna use instead of the oval shape, you're gonna use the circles, which is right there. We'll show you what it looks like right here in a second. We're gonna go ahead and get these off. Now you have to have the screws on there with the cams. I mean, you could probably just do it with just the screws, but you're gonna wanna hold the cam in place while you're getting this loose so you don't lose your time. Just to make sure this doesn't move at all. Now for the other side, yeah, it's kind of loose. Let me tighten this bad way up. I'm opening it. Go ahead. Alright. So it's important that the cams don't move when you're taking off the gears. We already got our new tensioners installed. We're not going to pull these out to the very end. So now what we're going to do is, let me show you how to use it. Put the timing on these. So here, I'm gonna hold this bad boy. That's gonna be the left side. I'm gonna do the left one first. Alright. So on this side, we're gonna actually use the oval shapes. You're gonna put the 2 bronze marks on the oval shapes, and when you turn this on this back side, you have a circle and an oval shape right there. See, oval and then the circle. You're gonna put this bronze piece on this oval. So we got it on the oval, and up here it's also on the oval. So then when we put her on, she's gonna sit in there, and it should be right in time. We rotate these until it gets right. The F in there. Stop playing. Oh. Come on. That side in there. Let me see. We'll put this screw in here to hold hers. No, I need to rotate this slightly upwards. Showing the inside of this. See how the little pin is not, it's barely off. So I just need to rotate it.
Right there. No, a little bit more. Like a millimeter.
Pull it down?
Yeah, move the cam. Right there. Right there, it should slide in.
Oh, shit. Yeah, keep down. Alrighty, so after a little bit of struggling and 10 minutes, she's in there flush. You see there are 2 bronze marks on the oval. They are in between this little raised piece, and we got this mark here right inside of there, and she's on the guide. This was the hard part, just pretty much getting it over the tensioner. All right, so we got these two torqued. Now we torque them. It says the intake 75 foot-pounds, the exhaust like between 84 to 94 foot-pounds, which is really high. So what we went ahead and did, we just did 75 foot-pounds on both. Now what you don't want to do is, we forgot to put these bolts in. So we're gonna go back around and use our wrenches to put those bolts in. So make sure that y'all put those bolts in before you assemble, and they'll go in right in here, all the way around there, here, and here. Alright, y'all, so now what we're doing is we're about to go ahead and drop in the timing chain. So we got 3 marks here. We got this mark here, this mark over here, they're blue, and this one here. These two are gonna go on the cams. I'll show you where after I set them up. So we got this one there. This one's gonna go there. Ooh, yeah, you can slow down. The bolt's in the way. Alright, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and impact out our crankshaft bolt because she's in the way. Put that 19 on her. And we're looking for our impact gun. Can't find
I
it.
left it down here.
As you can see here, the back chain, you use the circles on this side, which means you also use the circle on the back end of this main cam. You use the ovals on this side, which is what I showed y'all already. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of there. Alright, so he went to go get an Avid Power. Look at this. Hold on. Listen. Look. This is Rat. He's trying to go get this bird. He's like, yeah, not happening. Done for. Got him. Alright, we're back at the Avid Power after a short commercial break. The Avid Power wasn't working, so we had to go ahead and get the Milwaukee out. That is an off-brand Amazon. It does good for certain things, but alright, he took the sprocket off. It doesn't really need to. I mean, the teeth on it look good. So you got good teeth on it, but just so we can send the customer, oh shoot, nice picture of all the new stuff he's gonna get. We got this one right here. Alrighty. So he's got the sprocket. He's gonna go ahead and chunk her off in there. He's gonna line up the dot right there, as you can see. He's gonna put it where it goes. Stabilizer. This thing is super sticky. I mean, you thought Pooh Bear's honey was sticky. Look at this. Look. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. That's how you do it. Man, stuff is everywhere. One of the new guides. Here's. Then what we'll do is, actually,
You gotta spin it.
not all the time, but. Starting to. I got my old tensioner here. I'll get the bolts out of it. This one already comes preloaded. You're not going to pull the grenade pin until it's that time of the day.
Did you really say grenade pin?
Yeah. All of our stuff's still in time. We got a line with the inside of that little divot here, this divot here with the ovals.
This one's off.
That's because we moved it though, right?
I think that's what it is. So.
Okay, and we got.
I'm gonna turn it back.
We got this here. We got this with that. This should be lined up with this mark back here, and we have this lined up with this little divot on the inside of there. You can probably see it right in here. Maybe not. And these two. I can't focus, man. These two with this one here, and it's gonna be the circles. Of course, you got the line lined up with that one in there. And we'll go ahead and torque those down, these down, and then we should be good with that. So now we're checking to see if the time is good. Oh, here, let me come hold it. So the idea is,
should I release this?
Yeah, I mean, so we just released that. The idea here is to rotate the motor multiple revolutions, making sure all the camshafts are rotating here. And then this is the interference engine, so if something's out of time, it's gonna get stuck. So that's what we're doing now. What we're gonna do to make it easier to rotate is take out these spark plugs. All right, so he's rotating this in. Everything seems like it's going smooth. We just gotta make sure the cams are rotating too, because we had a couple of them snap on us before.